Welcome back to Tarot by Cherie. We're going to get started on today's reading, and I'm going to get some messages from this deck, and then I'm going to get more messages from this deck. All right, but let's get started. Also, I do offer a $20 reading. You can see what services are available by clicking on the description below the video. All right, let's get started. All right, guys, you're starting to feel differently about your life. You're starting to think differently, new perceptions. This is about a new opportunity coming in that's going to provide you with a great career advancement. This is change your life now. So you're feeling this energy that things are changing around you. You're feeling different. You're looking at things different. You're looking at people, places, and things differently. And you're starting to make better choices for yourself in life. So with this, when the opportunities are going to just find you. You do not have to look for them, although you may. But you're going to start seeing the world opening up to you. One of the things that is going to become very noticeable to you is the opportunities. They're just going to be showing up out of nowhere. This is something where you're going to have the potential for a great career advancement and success in your life like you can't imagine. Spirit is saying this is the perfect time to change your life because you're ready now. You're open to the change. You're feeling like you want it. You're no longer feeling okay and comfortable with the stagnant life that, some of you are feeling. You're just doing the same thing over and over every day, not moving forward. You're in the same unhappy situations. You're just comfortable, like you don't know how to get out, or you just don't even have the energy to do it, right? So this is the time you might be feeling energized as well, like let's go, you're ready to go. Next message. Your organization skills are there for you. So some of you feel like you're not organized. You're thinking, I am the most disorganized person out there. But if you think about the changes taking place and how you're feeling about yourself, you might have noticed as you're walking around the house, as you're walking around your apartment, you're starting to move things, put things back in their place. You're starting to and these might be subtle changes, so you need to look, think about it and look for these changes, but starting to maybe clean up more, be a little more focused on having a clean house, things like this, because this is your organization skills. Okay, it's coming to the forefront because you are becoming more intelligent. How is that possible? You are using your intuition, and your intuition is at its most, well, it's actually got room to become more powerful, but it's become very powerful. And guess what? Your intuition is you. So you are the one becoming very powerful. All right. So with the organization skills, the other things that, make you the leader that you are, even those of you who've never thought of yourselves like that in a leadership position, you have everything it takes. You use logic, and if you put it together with being structured and having discipline when you're doing things, you are then becoming the leader that you actually are, and you will see success. Okay? So next message is regarding your difficult situations are melting. So you're maybe starting to notice that your difficult situations are now going away. Things are looking up for you. Things are getting better. And you're starting to have more time where you're feeling comfortable putting thought, even if it's just fantasizing about things. Like when you were a child, remember you would spend time fantasizing about all kinds of scenarios and things like this. You might be doing that now. They might be more adultish, but you're still, finding time to do this for yourself. This is your mind expanding. And so get ready for the ending of your difficult situations. We're going to go into the next deck and pull messages from there. All right, let's see what we have. Wow. Okay, guys, so I'm seeing some information coming in about wealth and prosperity for all of you. Okay, this is going to be something. Now I'm seeing this masculine here, very intelligent masculine, who is using very skeptical about this. Okay, this is someone out there who has been hearing about that we are going to be gifted, that monies are coming in, and you're very skeptical and also feeling stuck. Just the information that's out there might be adding to your stuckness, because you're thinking, you know, people are purposely trying to lead people astray when we're going through a terrible time, and that's so unfair. So this is making you feel more stuck, okay? But I'm here to tell you that this is not a fantasy. This is factual, and it is coming in. I don't have a timeline, so I cannot give it to you. All right, I'm picking up on a feminine. You have a decision to make regarding parents, it looks like. So you might be in a pickle right now. You might be in an argument with them, or you might have to make a big decision somewhere along the line with them. I don't know if they're elderly or what is going on. Maybe you need to, maybe you're finding that they're not really good for you. I don't know what is going on here. You might have to separate yourself from them for a time, but in any event, you need to make this decision. This is for you, and it's going to create heartbreak. You feel heartbroken about this, and that's why you've been sitting on the fence. Okay, this might have something to do with their thought processes on who you're choosing to be with in life. They may be very disagreeable, and this upsets you, okay, and confuses you. But I am seeing you starting anew, if you haven't already, with this beautiful person who is your soulmate, okay? Not only your soulmate, but I'm seeing you're about to have everything to get as a team together. All of your dreams are going to come true, all right? This is all about wealth and prosperity, material wealth, and unfortunately, at a later date, your family is going to come around. So it might be, like I said, your parents, or it could be other people in your family. But I do see all of you at some point celebrating together. Okay, so they will come around. All right, so some of you are focusing on marriage right now. Some of you are really wanting this from your significant, or not from your significant, but you're waiting for your significant to ask for your hand in marriage. I'm seeing this coming to fruition at some point, maybe not right now, but there is movement toward you and this marriage. You're going to have a justice in this. So just know that you will be married to this person that you love at some point. So I don't know if that helps you, makes you feel better about things, so that you can relax about it a little bit more. Wow, guys, this is about my singles here. I'm seeing you moving toward a very wealthy person. This is good news, of course, around money, around you, around this King of Pentacles here. I'm seeing this person, everything he touches turns to gold, this masculine. All right, I'm seeing that he's already wealthy, but there is more to come. There's doors, let's call them money doors, getting ready to open up for this person that you are going to end up with. If you're not already with him, some of you may be with him and totally not expecting them to all of a sudden step into something or walk into something that is going to blow up financially. Okay, so let's continue. Something here regarding family, something very positive though. Okay, I feel like some of you have separated from your family for different reasons, and you're now getting clarity that you actually miss them, and you're thinking now of ways to get past whatever is coming between you. I'm seeing children, I'm seeing your family members, and I'm seeing that they miss you as well and think about you often. And this separation has hurt all of you. but the clarity that you're getting, you will be able to get past this, whatever this was. I know that there was anger involved here and maybe a feeling that you were not treated right or fairly, or something very upsetting happened to create your separation with these family members. But I'm seeing you with them again and feeling very close again. So it's going to, once you can get past whatever is keeping you apart, I'm seeing that it's going to feel like it never happened. Okay. So everything is going to go back, maybe not to normal, because you might not want normal, but everything is going to be good. I think there were lessons and teachings learned in that. And I think certain people are going to, treat you differently, look at you differently, maybe even appreciate you to the point where they're putting you on a pedestal. All right. And I am seeing here, there's a feminine, you're feeling betrayed, and this is making you feel stuck. Okay, you're also going through some crazy spiritual things, and you're trying to be strong about this betrayal here. You are an empath. You're an empath, so you're more sensitive than most. So all of you are actually empaths. All of Aquarius are empaths, males, females, because you agreed to be here at this time. You are the lighthouse that is going to be leading the charge to bringing people to waking people up and bringing people into these new timelines and this new earth, this new scenario we're going into, which I can't stress enough, it's going to be new. When I say new, you're going to see mind-blowing things that you don't even know ever existed, that were being held back, that are going to suddenly burst out onto the scene, surprise, surprise, making your life so much better, so much happier and easier. And when things are happier and easier and the wealth starts coming in, guess what? We're going to feel better. We're going to want to treat each other kinder, right? We're going to do that. Things are going to be, it's just going to be a much better life for all of us. But again, you guys are empaths agreeing to be here at this time. I'm seeing that you are going to forgive this person. You're not going to want to spend time with them though, because they really hurt you. They're going to look at you differently now. They're going to feel like you're a very powerful person and you don't put up with anybody's crap. Okay, so they know not to mess with you anymore. But at the same time, you know that you have to give forgiveness so that you can move on and raise your vibration so you can move into the fifth. So again, guys, when you're forgiving other people, it's more for you than for them. You don't have to say it to their face. You don't have to feel warm and fuzzy. You don't have to shake their hand or hug them. You can just go into a quiet room, say their name, and say, I forgive you for trespassing on me. And this will help you to release any anger so that you can move forward. All right, I'm seeing a lot of you are holding on to something still, and this is getting in the way of your happiness. It looks to be like when you figure out exactly what this is and you release it, it's going to create an opening, like an unblocking scenario. Money is going to start flowing once you release whatever it is that you're holding on to that is getting in the way of your happiness. Okay, and for some of you, you might have to dig deep. This might be something buried in your subconscious mind from when you were a child. And I'm seeing things happening behind the scenes, spiritual things and things that you're not aware of. So again, you might not be totally conscious of whatever this is that you've been holding on to. So dig deep, Aquarius, find out what makes you so defensive when people say certain things or certain people say things. You know, for now, we think it's the person saying them, and it very well could be. It could be all about them, and they don't know how to lift people up, and they don't know how to talk to people and be kind. But sometimes it's not that. Sometimes it could be a trigger. Okay, so when we feel triggered, let's stop and just take a minute and take a deep look at that. Okay, but whatever this is that you're holding on to, once you release that, the money is going to start flowing. Okay. So somebody needs to start making changes right away. Like, you need to change almost your entire life. You're used to doing things a certain way and you're comfortable doing these things, but I see that you're always stressed out. You're always in this state of like almost fearful, and this is getting in the way of your happiness as well. Okay, you have the capability of just being this very powerful person that gets things done, and you're also very capable of letting all this stress go. Sometimes you wake up in the middle of the night and you feel this extreme anxiety or fear or both, and you don't know why. Okay, these are things, there's things you can do to get rid of that. And one of the things that I do is I talk myself down, because these things happen to me. Sometimes it's a spiritual attack, okay? And we all go through these spiritual attacks. So just tell yourself, act like you're a child in that moment, and tell yourself, say your name and say everything's going to be okay. Everything's fine. There's no reason to feel fear. There's no reason at all. And if you say that to yourself a couple times, you'll find that you're feeling better, okay? I'm seeing some loneliness here for some of you. And I'm also seeing that you need a fresh new start. You need to come out of that comfortable state, just blast through it. All right, this is a time for a change, and you can do this, okay? Blast through it. Start putting new things in your life. Start going, if you're young enough, start going to school for something else. If you feel, stagnant, you're not making enough money, do whatever you want to do, okay? And just come out of that state of comfortableness and push yourself a little bit, and you will be able to do amazing things. All right, here I'm seeing something that a feminine wants. All right, I'm seeing that this opportunity, you feel that you missed an opportunity in life, okay? And you're regretful about this one opportunity, but what you're not seeing is the other opportunities that are just going to start flooding into your path, okay? There is a couple that you can choose from that are going to be extremely successful for you in all ways, okay? I see that a lot of you are going to be meeting somebody through these opportunities, the ones that are single. You're going to be meeting soulmates and high vibrating people through these opportunities, and some of the opportunities are not financially based. They're potential lovers, potential significance, people, potential marriage, okay? But you're gonna see, if you haven't noticed it already, you're gonna see opportunities galore, Aquarius, start opening up to you, just basically throwing themselves at you and just showing up in your path. When you hit the right one, you're going to be ecstatic, okay? And when it comes, you're going to know it. It's going to make your blood flow. It's going to make you feel alive again, and you're going to want to jump in. You're going to be excited, okay? So that's today's reading, guys. I hope it resonated. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, please like, subscribe, and hit the bell, and share the video if you think somebody else could need some of these messages today. And you take care.